Got that potent, stinking, smoking, drinking Hennessy. It got me thinking, bitch, shut up. You hear me speaking. Couple shots and now we tweaking. Get you right before the weekend, bitch. Don't keep the people geeking. Different topics, yeah. We got the info, knowledge. We gon' drop it. Factuals, pop a bottle open, have a glass or two. Factuals, speaking my mind. That's what the yak could do. Factuals, yeah, the conversation can get sexual. We kick the facts to you. That's what them niggas scared to do. We ain't come in the front. You can tell by the chat. This for the white and the black. We off the yakety yak. Pouring shots in my cup, we gon' throw a few back. We ain't come here to stunt, we came for yakety yak, bitch. This that yakety yak shit, yeah. This that yakety yak shit. Bitch on, he got that yakety yak shit, yeah. We came to yakety yak, bitch.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Get right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the true Factuals. We live with me, your host Vision, the man there in the meaning. Got my co-host B De Niro.
Yo, what's going on, people? De Niro DiBiase in the building one time. Repping, we back in the building. You know how we go. Oh.
Yo, skip back.
Yo, Jay Connects in the flesh, skip the line, always on time. What's good, y'all?
Alright. Yo, we got DJ Young, really though, the man behind the camera.
What's good, DJ Young, aka the angry nigga. You put my red nephew on the floor, man.
You ain't never lied. Angry man. Word up, angry man.
It's my culture.
Man. He said once they start paying, we start
We got to
displaying.
keep the culture alive. I mean, yo, special guest in the building. I call him C-Gutter, my brother, now I mean, District Don. Introduce yourself, baby.
Hey, what's going on, District Don, BSM, Cap City Cartel, all day, represent GMB, y'all know what it is.
No doubt.
We got the mean show lined up for y'all tonight. But first, let's introduce the guest of honor, the bottom. He's like, oh, you gotta do that for me.
That monkey off your shoulder.
Oh, I only saw the first last. I thought you said booty shirt.
Hey, yo, matter of fact.
Not tonight, bro.
We
Just trying to do life tonight.
Just applying some real shit to y'all. So we got the monkey shoulder. So it says a blended malt Scotch whiskey. But I found out today that the Irish is in a constant back and forth battle when it comes to the whiskey and the Scotch. So the way you can tell if it's actually whiskey or Scotch is how they spell whiskey on that bottle.
Spell it without the E.
Without the E. That's how you can tell that it's a Scotch and not an actual whiskey. So whiskeys are whiskeys. Scotches.
Nah, really they like to step up because they don't call it whiskey.
Yeah, they got into that whiskey.
They'll call it whiskey over there, but other parts of the world call it Scotch.
Scotch.
Yeah.
And so like it's the Irish and the Scottish, you know what I mean? So it's like if you look at a bottle that says whiskey and it's just whiskey on there, with the E, it's whiskey. If it's Scotch whiskey, more than likely, it's Scotch. Unless it has the E on it. And it won't have the E on it. And that's how you could tell. So when they got sued, they had to take the E out. That way they can keep it on whiskey.
It was another thing that did the end, some shampoo and some shit.
Battery probably died. You probably left the
Yeah, it's blinking red.
That's no battery. Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We back in the building,
back in the flesh. So,
Right.
matter of fact, let's get into our paying sponsors and also, our supplying sponsors. Matter of fact, set it off.
Big shout out this week.
Big shout out.
What's
Set it
up,
off.
y'all? What's up, y'all? We always get a shout out from the cast and Vision. So, we had to come through right one time and show love. Again, this is Lamb Apparel. You can check us out at www.lambapparel.com. We got all types of cool, fly shit. We got a new line coming in a couple months. We got a lot of big stuff going on. You know, actually, we're gonna have a segment of our site available for partners that are doing big things, young entrepreneurs, artists, people that are trying to make their own way out here. Life's a movie, life's a movement. We got to do it together. One of our first artists, Vision, he you know, the man, the legend, the real estate
man,
mogul,
the meat and everything,
the gangster, the pimp, the hustler, he's gonna be one of our first guests. So, you know, with that being said, happy to be here all the time.
Nah, man. Yeah, how can you back that up?
That was all the rest of y'all non-paying sponsor niggas, fuck out of here.
Nah, no, we got Twin Star.
Yeah, providing all your equipment needs. Most of them.
So yo, like I said, like we always state to you, know what I mean? If you need a Sweet 16, if you need something better than yours, a track, you know what I mean? A 16 better than yours in your own track, holla at DJ Young Bear, really, you know. If you need studio time, if you need beats, get at him, know what I mean? Like, yo, Twin Music ENT at gmail.com. You can holler at him at #factuals.com. Know what I mean? He's multifaceted. He's everywhere. He's everywhere you ain't never there. Where the fuck you been at? You know what I mean? Like, yo, we shouting out Aka this week?
Shout out to Aka, cause like real talk, Life of Leisure showed y'all up something lovely. So like, show me something, Aka. Y'all gonna get like disowned or something.
Get your hands off my linen.
Go, bro. Like, come on, man. Show me something, man. Show me something, man.
So something, man. Hey, what you got going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a lot going on. I'm here on Instagram. Y'all say what's up real quick.
Photoshopping.
Photoshopping.
Nah, you got any material you working on? This the district down right here.
You know, he got jokes all the time because I stay working on music.
Of course.
You know, earlier I was playing man over there to play that. He's like, you got any music to play? I'm like, yeah. And Vision over here is like, oh, he about to play music for like 2 hours.
I didn't say 2 hours. I said 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. You know.
Nah, he got a mean catalog.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in the works right now. On the hunt for some new young producers. So if y'all doing something, get at me. Y'all already know what it is. At the Dabadon 2019 _ get at me. Holla my man, #Factuals, #Factuals, spell it out.
Spell the whole thing out.
Spell the whole thing out, just like a Spell
the whole thing out.
So yeah, we got that going on, man, and been entertaining a couple features, but I ain't hopped on nothing as of yet, but got a couple things in the works.
Alright, that's what it is. So listen, we got the Me Show lined up for y'all, and we're gonna get into that first topic, but hold on, first off, like, you see a few sponsors on the table, pay us next time, alright? Sonic, Grand Nephew, Henny, Camus, Shoulder, that Small Water, you know what I mean? Step y'all shit up, you know what I mean? That's good work. Holla at it. Yo, let's get into that first topic.
First topic. Have you ever been a take one for the team type of person? Or is taking one for the team a sign of low self-esteem?
Sure. So I you know, I think it's as Meek would say, it's levels to the shit. It's definitely levels to the shit.
That's factual.
If we talk about, she's the other, I'm not gonna say it. She's the less attractive female out the group, but if she's not entertained, none of the other females in the group are gonna
have to engage the group.
You know what? If I gotta take that type of bullet for the team, cool. Now it's another nigga. It's another whole thing. If I pick 4 niggas up, I'm riding, I get pulled over, and another nigga got 2 pounds of coke and 3 guns. Right? He done got in the car with 2 pounds of coke and 3 guns. He ain't about to tell nobody he got 2 pounds of coke and 3 guns.
Where is he stashing the bricks? Is this winter or summer?
True, facts. So he's smuggling in the fringe shit. He's wild. But yeah, like if them cops pull you over, then they talking about, you know, such and such. All these niggas got felonies except for you, right? And your man's looking at you like, well, come on, nigga.
And you're the driver.
It's time for you to catch this, nigga. And my head be like, fuck them niggas. And that's really not because even to me, it's just, you know, I got people that I support, I got people that I got to take care of. And I feel like it's selfish on their part. Because one, if you equip me with the information, that's different. If you say, Skip, I'm about to move this weight, and I got these guns. And we about to go cross state lines.
Drive slow. Do the speed limit.
I need your help, nigga.
I need you to go 5 miles below the speed
Because then
limit.
I'm gonna say yes or no right then. But you don't take my choice away from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, but yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah. See, I was gonna be like, I was gonna take it to the classic Karate Kid where they was in a tournament and the sensei told my man to sweep the leg, yo. And he was like, Sensei, I will be disqualified. He looked at him like, you think I'm fucking playing? So, take this for the team, sweep that motherfucking leg, get him out of here. Get him up out of here, you know what I'm saying? So like, yo, like you said, there's levels to it, you know what I mean?
What you got to say?
I mean, shit, for me, like, if it came down like that, you know, I like, you know, you gotta understand now, I had 2 brothers, they did a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? So I was raised a little different, and like, you know, like you said, if there's a whole rack of stuff in there, whatever, they like, everybody invested in the gym, and I'm like, now I know these dudes and what they do, and I know they got the money to cover me. You know, me, I might take one for the team off of GP. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to front like dudes have taken one for me. You know? Like, and like they've taken one for me when they didn't have to, but they knew that the punishment on them would be way less severe. You know? And like, yeah, and I mean, like, you know, everybody ain't cut like that. I don't expect everybody to be cut like that. But for me, I would probably, I'm not going to be that guy. But if I was that guy, then I would take it, you know, because then I'd be like, oh, you know, I'm clean, I can pay it, y'all pay for the lawyers, we good, but you know, like, I'm not going to be the guy that you're clean, I'm going to be looking at somebody else. I hope y'all cleared up all y'all stuff in court. Black. Did you black? Please tell me with the court last month. Because he the only one who got one charge, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when you find out, like, damn, he didn't go to court, did he? We all get locked up.
That's your first PlayStation. Yo, so, man.
That's real talk right there.
Really though. Hey, what you want to add to that?
Take one for the team. This better be like a once in a lifetime opportunity for you niggas. For me to deal with ugly bitch. Ain't no woman ugly, just not my type.
You trying to get PC?
Well, I guess that's another topic for another night. What makes a female ugly? What makes a person ugly? With that?
No, I'm cool. I talk to the chick. I mean, if y'all really trying to do something, y'all need me to go ahead and just entertain this motherfucker. Why not?
Yo, man, you gotta intercept.
She might be cool.
You gotta intercept the hateration, son.
I'm talking about, you know, like she's from like Fraggle Rock. You gonna take that? Like so everybody else.
Put it like this.
She probably cool as shit. She got
Put it like this.
What choice does she have?
I don't know, because you will catch the quote unquote unattractive female with the super bitch attitude.
Yes.
I mean,
that's the worst already.
That's the worst.
Like, they lied to you.
If it's like that, we can sit there and stare at each other.
I'm gonna tell you like this. We'll take it back to college. I like them brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. You know what I mean? But wait, there's more. You know what I mean? So listen, take one for the team. Sometimes you gotta do it. You know what I mean? Like especially if you ain't contribute to either the shorties coming through or ain't contribute to those packs being moved or whatever, but you living off of that. Yeah, you take one for the team, nigga. Like, yo, what the fuck is the problem? Like, yo, even if it come down to the shorty, you ain't taking it down, entertain them. Like, you ain't got a pipe. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes niggas pipe. You know what I mean? Yo, 2 o'clock hits, man. 2 a.m. hits. I don't care what niggas say, like, yo.
1 a.m. hits.
Yeah.
Midnight
Son,
hits.
yeah.
And then you realize
point in time when
you
you be
got
like,
that monkey on your shoulder.
You
and
take
get some
it-
point in time.
you just keep
when-
And
drinking.
you're like,
Get some point in time when you be
man.
like, damn, it's 1 a.m.
Yo,
This bitch still here.
Whatever.
Okay, that might as well. The comments.
shout out Two Tone and
Yeah, what up?
Alright.
they holding conversation.
Yeah, what they talking about? I know this shit is interesting.
A whole lot of shit.
He says way too detailed.
Comment some more. Anything on Facebook?
Two Tone. Who's Lucy?
Yeah, read that one.
Daddy Hustle.
Alright, what up, Dad?
Sweet said hello.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's Dax. What up?
But yeah, Two Tone said facts gotta be distraction. Take the hate ugly friend while your man's get it there.
Hold up.
Said if you know what to do, you be a wingman on GP without even talking.
Facts. Facts.
Factuals with both. You know what I mean? Came from, what they saying on Facebook?
Louis Fisher's joined and Christine Morgan joined. That's it.
What up? How y'all doing? Y'all taking one for the team? Sometimes females take one for the team too. Know what I mean? It ain't always niggas take one for the team, but sometimes.
Females more so often take ones for the team.
Yeah, but they'll sit there with the attitude.
Well, hey, that's another
But
conversation.
then the niggas sit there with the tight paws, the tight dick. Know what I mean? Like tie my shit behind me, so like.
I feel like females don't have the patience.
I
like,
feel
with
that.
shit. I don't know.
That's why they had an
Well, are we
attitude.
talking about
I mean, like
the face-off situation? Like if you in a group and your boy's getting at her homegirl.
Yeah, I feel like he
You might
hate.
How they dealing with
Yo,
that shit?
typically they gonna try to hit off the break.
Yeah, now they wander. I read to go. Know what I mean? I read, there ain't nobody getting no box that night. You know what I mean? Because the female gonna be like, yo, listen, I gotta watch my kid. Bitch, you ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
My sister's kids.
Yeah, somebody kids is getting watched. You know what I mean? But that motherfucker bitch because she ain't feeling that flavor, like, you know what I mean? Or
You said flavor.
like, so some is what it is. Like, I mean, I take one for the team. I mean, the past.
Hey, yeah, what we say about dry snitching earlier? But anyway, go ahead, DJ.
Fuck yeah.
So, now,
What's up?
Oh, I thought you had a comment. My bad.
Nah, Facebook post.
Okay,
That's it.
I ain't pull up any hashtag factuals tonight, but I will give y'all factuals on this. If you ain't the type of nigga to take one for the team, you ain't the type of nigga for your motherfucking team. And listen, sometimes you gotta be that nigga to create the diversion on the other side of the field while that motherfucker, while that star receiver catch the pass or while that backup receiver catch the touchdown so your team can win the damn Super Bowl. Or you gotta be that nigga, you know what I mean, to drop on the floor and start barking while that other nigga get that damn layup. And everybody looking at him, what the fuck are you doing? And then all of a sudden you got a nigga like JaVale McGee scoring. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
So you gotta realize taking one for the team is for the bigger picture sometimes. And if you ain't for the bigger picture, what the fuck are you doing on the goddamn team? This is the hashtag factual point. Yo, if you ain't a part of the hashtag factuals, nigga, you ain't drinking with the crew, baby.
I think that
I think that's a hashtag factual. Long way.
So listen,
Right?
we're gonna get into that next thing before we get to that next topic.
Hold up, bro. I'm gonna get that guy.
Ready?
Everybody pause.
Before we get freeze.
You know what I mean?
Bring
Now we back.
music, please. So we're gonna get into that bottle burner.
Oh, early? Already?
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Bottle burner.
Let's hear these truths.
Alright, yo, so yo.
My man B. De Niro got something to spit for everybody that's new tuning into the show. The bottle burner was whatever the person who buys the bottle. Listen, their time to shine. You know what I mean? Listen, they put up the currency. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta sit there and listen what they got to say. And we gonna listen what they got to say too. We ain't gonna interrupt them. And we're just gonna enjoy their rant for anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes or however long they want to make that shit get busy.
Alright, like part one of my bottle burner is like, yo, Nicole Murphy out here, you know, hooking up with Antoine Fuqua, you know what I mean? And, like jumbling her statements. You know, first of all, trying to, oh, we just family friends. You family friends with your tongue down his throat, though. You know what I'm saying? Multiple pictures. And then she want to backtrack and be like, oh, you know, yeah, we was hooking up, but I thought he was divorced. Why the fuck you want to say you was family friends and then come behind that shit and say I thought the niggas, knowing you've been fucking this nigga for 8 months now? Like, yo, like really, like come on, son, like really be, like, yo, man, got caught out there. You know, TMZ be on their job. You know, all those sources, they be on their job. And part two to my bottle burner, and it's speculation, but you know the boy Puff Daddy seen in these streets with Lori Harvey. Steve Harvey's daughter, and one of his kids already was dating Lori Harvey. Oh, you know what I mean? So is it really can't stop, won't stop, can't stop? Is it? Come on, Diddy, like yo, what's like, you know? But or maybe she was just using the son as a stepping stone to get to the real paper, because you know Diddy got that bread. But you know, think about it. Let's hear your voice your opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's my little 1.5 minutes. It's kind of funny style to me, but you know, people have various opinions, so we can talk about it.
I told you that bottle burner right there, man, because honestly, I kind of thought that way too. Maybe she was using the son as a stepping stone to get to the port that Diddy did. You know what I mean? The mama was a hoe. The mama's a hoe.
Two cousin drug dealers.
Oh, man. It said the mama a hoe.
Steve Harvey.
Who the fuck's that?
Hey, it goes down in the DMs,
That's it.
right?
Hey.
Is that what my man said?
Steve look like he can't even handle that shit.
Yo, Steve married what, 3-4 times? Like Steve, you know.
Steve spent his time snitching on niggas, and he getting his justice. He getting his justice deserved.
You know what I mean? I love Family Feud though. Watch that shit all the fucking time.
That's what that shit is, a Family Feud. That is a Family Feud.
Funny, man.
Yo. Good shit, good shit.
Thank you.
Yo, let's get to that next topic of the night. Once he pulled up that monkey show, he got that monkey up for sure.
Next topic of the night, which is a crossover topic from last week.
The Big Bang.
You know what I'm saying?
The Big Bang.
There'll be a lot of discussion, I'm sure. Is Biggie Smalls, aka the Notorious B.I.G., a legend in the rap game? If there was a Rap Hall of Fame, would he be first ballot?
Set it off. I already know you're gonna be
Who set it off? Dapper Don? You want me to set it off?
Yeah,
I set it off. I set it off. So y'all said if it was a Rap Hall of Fame.
We'll do a joint.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it here. But remember, I don't want it to echo now. But we got it though. So like if there was a Rap Hall of Fame, would Biggie be on the ballot, right?
No. Would it be a first? First ballot.
Would he be a first ballot Hall of Famer? For me, I say most definitely. And
take bias out.
All right, I'm gonna take the bias out, and I'm gonna say this because I look at it like this. All right, some people may argue, you know, the amount of albums or the amount of time that he's been on there or contributed, you know, against other people who may be considered a legend. But I look at it like this: as an artist myself, and as somebody who likes lyrics and stuff like that, I look at the content of what he has put out and the influence that he has exerted, you know, amongst and across the culture. Like he's written for who? He's written for Kim and various other people. I'm not going to spout them all, but he's had more of an influence and reached out to more people than just on his own, you know, accord. And I think that, you know, and the fact, you know, he was taken from us, you know, early. Rest in peace, Big Papa.
Definitely.
So he was taken from us early, but I think like the legacy that he left, you know, that was left after, the impact just shows like just how heavy and how much people could relate to the message that he was bringing. Because I've always felt like people have always argued, oh, who's better, Pac or Biggie, and I feel like it's going to be like, for me, it's going to be a never-ending argument because it's not necessarily a comparison. Mm-hmm. It's like they represent the different parts of each man. You dig what I'm saying? Like, Tupac represents the more philosophical side, the more well thought out, the more going to war to really get your point across type of thing. While Biggie really like encaptures like the dreams that people have, like coming up from the struggle. You see what I'm saying? Not really the big psychological picture, but he recognizes the struggle, and I think both of those are within most people. And again, he was only on here The fact that he only did such a short amount of work, and that people constantly compare him as one of the greatest alone speaks to his impact. And that's what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna let somebody else go, but on that note, I'm just gonna comment this. When they were staying in Hampton, the apartments over there, and then like
Northampton.
me and Ra, shout outs to Profound. Shout outs to Ra, shout outs to Profound.
Posh Media event. Shout out Posh Media
We was
event.
on the balcony. We was on the balcony and we were talking, and we was constantly like going back and forth. And he was more so like he said, "Yo, Viggs, like you gotta sell dreams." That's what that shit just reminded me of. Like, yo, you gotta sell dreams. So he was in that more aspect of like the party type of person. Like, well, my whole style was like more so like, nah, nigga. I'm more about the reality, you know what I mean? So we rap from different aspects. So everybody who said that I was better or he was better came from a different,
Had a different perspective.
And that's the reason why, to me, like, I'm not even into my comment that, let me let y'all take it over, but I'm not even, that's the reason to me why, like, this shouldn't even be a conversation, or the comparisons, my bad, the comparisons shouldn't be a conversation between Biggie and Pac or Nas and Pac, Nas and Biggie. Nas taking over on this topic.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing about it. You know, Biggie was prolific, and I'm of a certain mindset that sometimes it's not necessarily about the number of albums or you know, how many times lightning struck, right?
Right.
It's just kind of about what that effect, what it meant, and all this and all that. You know, as I commented when I first read the topic and was talking to the crew before we went on air, you know, I consider people legends because it just was the right time, the right place, and lightning struck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas, you know what I'm saying? That December night, fate, that was fate. Nigga, mother died. Nigga went to the ring with no fear. Just went to the ring and shocked the fucking world.
That shit was like
shocked the world. Now that's a fucking legend. Motherfucking Doug Williams. Doug Williams came into the motherfucking game. Black quarterback. The first black motherfucking quarterback to win a fucking Super Bowl. Nigga's a legend. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Now,
So what makes a legend, like, in a quick answer, what makes a legend?
It's just the right culmination of everything. The event itself, how the person performed, what it meant to everybody, what it meant to the culture, the community, whatever it was, the impact, all of that. When all of that is lined up, that's lightning. That's light.
Right.
Stop. All those people you mentioned have more years than Biggie in their game.
Buster Douglas?
He did.
Come on, man. You don't get to
one.
the chance unless you prove yourself.
Okay, all right.
Biggie had a flow. Biggie had two good albums, but he just didn't have the time.
Two phenomenal albums. Let's not shortchange.
Ready to Die was good.
Let's not shortchange.
Life After Death was great. That's it. Tupac did way more with way less.
How can you say way less?
But why can't it go?
Where did he start? Digital Underground as a dancer?
Yeah.
Well, he was rhyming with Digital Underground.
Exactly. Biggie came in with a fucking powerhouse.
But he wasn't a powerhouse at the time.
Yes, he was.
How so?
Because of the people he worked with. Because of the people he worked with, the connections he had.
Flavor in Your Ear, he was not a powerhouse. Come on. Flavor in Your Ear.
Puff came from a...
But Flavor in Your Ear, there was not a powerhouse.
Flavor in Your Ear was a powerhouse. That shit.
You said
The single went platinum.
Hold on. You said album went You said Biggie preached dreams and the struggle. Nah, Biggie preached death, nigga. Life, ready to die, life after death, and he got what he preached. I mean, he just didn't have the time.
This would be my question.
Michael Jordan went 2 rings. He's not a legend.
This is my question.
Harold Miner would have been a legend. Sean Kemp would have been a legend. They just had the time.
I don't believe that. But anyway, before we get into that, let me ask you a question based on
you comparing.
Let me ask you a question just based on what you
How do you
hold on.
according to hip hop?
Hold on. The first thing you did when you got to your time, you compared. You said Pac did this, but why can't they both be great? I I think Pac is a legend too.
Pac is a legend.
Pac is a legend. And part of them is being a legend is them, the way they interacted with together. Their whole fucking narrative made them legends. That was some Shakespearean shit. Before these niggas was representing the East and West Coast. This and that whole shit.
Pac is from the East.
You know what I'm saying?
According to hip hop, another rap artist fuck your wife, you're nothing.
No. I'm gonna tell you right. Like when you talk about legends, again, legends is determined by the impact that they have on the generation.
You know why Biggie was such an impact? Because it's all we had at the time.
I'm gonna tell you,
it's not though.
If DMX was out at the time, Biggie would have been shut down.
Nah, you're bugging, son. You're bugging.
Two platinum albums in 1 year. DMX could put out 2 platinum albums in 1 year.
Shut down no
On drugs, Biggie can't do 2 albums in 2 years.
What did my man say? The timing. You gotta look at the landscape. Look at the landscape of the game. Look at who was out when X was out.
2 platinum albums 1 year.
Who else was out?
Hold up.
Like
so many other artists did so much more than Biggie.
how does that define a legend though? Yo, it's niggas.
More in the game that makes a legend.
Wait. It's dudes that been in the game for like 15 years and motherfuckers never went gold. You consider them a legend? But they put in more time.
They don't have the hits.
Is Nipsey a legend? Is Nipsey a legend?
No, he didn't have the time. He didn't have the time to put it. Come on, legend.
it's Bob.
Just because you loved on the streets. Number one, Nipsey. Everybody loved Nipsey, but nobody was talking about him until he died.
No.
Even your boy Biggie said that nobody until somebody killed him.
Fair enough.
Biggie was big before he died. He was crazy. He was out of here before he died.
And so was Pop.
He was all we had at the time.
But he was out of here.
We had Pop.
It was a year on R&B. It was a year on R&B.
And that's what made it great.
We didn't have
Year R&B. That's when All Eyes on Me came out though. It was way more than that. Son. That's the year Reasonable Doubt dropped.
Give your response.
And nobody bought it until years later.
Give your response.
Nobody bought Reasonable Doubt until 98.
I bought Reasonable Doubt.
No,
I was rocking Reasonable Doubt.
Nobody else bought it.
Biggie conversation.
Nobody else bought it tonight.
Give your response.
Gotta talk about
Wait. Give your response.
Really?
Why I gotta be quiet when we bigging up Biggie, but I can't say nothing when we talk about the truth about Biggie.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And that's
Go ahead. What else do you have to say?
Jordan wouldn't be a legend unless he could have a ring on each finger like you do.
He doesn't have
Jordan
a ring
again
on
is a legend because of the impact that he
Bill
had.
Russell has a ring on every finger and more so. Jordan doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you why that's not. I'm gonna tell
He
you.
has 6.
You can't
stop.
say that.
Once you get over here, it stops.
You can't say that like that. Because this niggas is legends in the NBA that they have no rings.
True. Facts.
How
long did they have to be in the NBA to become a legend?
Listen,
Okay. What is their impact on the game?
So listen, wait.
What's Biggie's impact?
Come on, son.
Wait,
come on now.
If we go outside right now and ask 5 people who their top 5 favorite rappers.
All right, listen,
at least 4 out of 5.
Wait, hold up.
What does that have to do with?
I'm gonna get my response.
You don't know the artist's work. You don't know the artist.
What does that have to do with legendary status?
If you don't know the artist, you're just making shit up following the group.
We gotta get to that subject. We gotta get to y'all niggas.
You're following
that goes into impact.
Wait,
Everybody said rest in peace.
Sean Price.
So I bet you they can't name it out.
Get into too much.
I bet you they can't name it out.
I can.
Wait.
I can.
Wait. What? Boom. Get into the next subject. I ain't gonna comment on this shit. Get into the next subject.
Next subject.
See, because y'all ain't got no argument.
No, because
you cutting niggas off.
It's arguing. It's arguing. It's not conversation. The shit changes. The whole narrative changes when niggas is arguing and not having a conversation. I can't hear what the fuck y'all saying. Y'all talking over each other. Everybody, I've been telling y'all niggas to wait for fucking. I've been telling niggas to wait for the past 7 minutes, and niggas been talking.
And the other thing is, I don't think if you never rapped or even tried to write a song or try to make a beat, you shouldn't even be a real judge of hip hop. Just because you like something don't make a motherfucker a legend.
Man, shit.
Sorry.
I know I rapped since I was like 11.
It wasn't just nothing like this. There was the millions of albums that were sold that proved a lot of people like
But
that.
listen. Put it like this.
Biggie, like he.
Hold up. How do you feel about Bo Jackson? How do you feel about Bo Jackson?
Legend.
Strong, man.
In two sports.
So if Bo Jackson's a legend, then Biggie's a legend.
Bo Jackson ain't put in the time. You know how long his pro career
4
was?
years in the NFL.
Two sports.
He only played
4 years. 4 years. 4 years.
That's 8 years.
No chips.
Listen,
No
Two
chips.
sports.
and I'm
No
gonna tell you
chips.
why.
And
No chips.
he was the best running back.
No chips.
He was the best.
So Barry
Big
Sanders
Sanders
was the
saying
best.
You saying the same
Bo-
thing.
Barry
Biggie
Sanders
was
was the
not the
best.
best
No
at the time.
You
chips.
saying the same
Nas
thing
was
about
the
Biggie.
best at the time. Biggie was not the best. Sorry.
That's debatable.
That is debatable.
That's debatable.
That's
And I'm a Nas head.
debatable.
I mean, I'll tell you that's
Different style.
Sorry.
Different style.
But at the same time, listen.
Even one of my old teachers. One of my old teachers was from New York. He said he was there when Nas, Biggie, and Jay-Z was doing the freestyle. He said Biggie got his ass whooped.
Of course he did. That's different.
Come on, man. How you greatest? How you legend?
That's a freestyle.
How
That's
you
what I'm
let-
saying.
You don't have to
It's
be.
the basis of hip hop.
You think Pac is killing in a freestyle battle like that?
He was.
Was killing
Come
like
on,
that?
But this is the thing. You don't have to be the greatest to be a legend.
Yes.
It can be multiple legends. It can be
Biggie is a legend.
sometimes shit be called. Sometimes there's several great men. There's several legends that come to
That's a fact.
to answer the call. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
He
ain't no
just didn't.
best.
He was on his way.
So hold up.
He was on his way. He just didn't get.
So hold up. Let De Niro give a response. I'm gonna give a quick response.
We
and then
burned
we
too
gonna-
much. We burned too much
We
time.
did burn a lot of time on this
Yeah.
shit.
Let's go.
Arguing, so like,
Let's
yo.
keep the people interested. Keep the people with us.
Oh
Hey.
shit.
Oh shit!
Right here.
Lamb Apparel's in the building.
Oh, hot damn. Just in time to get his motherfucking segment.
Behind the
Yo, look how
camera.
he walked in though.
What's up, brother? How you
Look how he walked in though.
He walked in right after the blasphemy discussion.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. You don't
Blasphemy, man.
even know, bro.
Wow.
We're going to touch on that next
I
topic.
know you got a segment to touch on tonight.
So my man came late, so I see how they do with the mics when I come late.
You gotta get into your segment.
Oh, shout out Tier, David, and Fat Brat.
Alright.
Pass the mic, have the headphones. Yeah, we gotta get into your segment. We got any comments? I know we gotta have comments. Or IG or Facebook.
Damn, that's a ghetto bird out here looking for us, yo.
You hear the helicopter. Get with those. Get into your segment, bro. What's your segment called?
Nah, y'all go ahead and do your thing, and I'll figure that out later.
Oh, so, alright, so we'll get so let's put it like this. Just give a quick response and give him some time to warm up.
Yeah, I was about
If you can do it in 30 seconds.
Chill, son.
Alright.
No response. No
Alright, so
response.
listen.
No.
How I'm gonna get my responses like this. Is Biggie a legend? Yes. Know what I
You
mean?
did.
And is Biggie a legend? Yes. And everybody knows.
How you gonna say yes? Like your word is.
Everybody knows who I favor whenever it comes to those type of arguments. You know what I mean? So
I
that's
don't accept that shit. How you gonna say yes? He's a legend. Like your
No,
word is.
because
Like your word is
listen,
everything. No.
I'm not saying that my word is everything. What I'm saying is this.
No,
Biggie's impact. Listen, like I said, when it comes to if you compared Bo Jackson's career to Biggie's career, listen, Bo Jackson to me was the greatest running back I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
No, he wasn't. Emmitt Smith.
Fuck Emmitt Smith. You know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
bro.
Bo Jackson came in and played a half a season and eclipsed 1,000 yards. Twice in his career.
I'm the championship to Emmitt Smith take the Cowboys too.
A championship is a championship.
Can't rap.
A championship is a team thing. Emmitt Smith had the greatest teams around him when he won. There is no debate in that.
No
He had the
cap.
best line.
Niggas
He had the best
Troy
line
Aikman?
ever. Troy Aikman is not. Troy Aikman without those lines is not a motherfucking Hall of Fame quarterback.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm not gonna say that.
Biggie had the best
No.
team around him.
He did,
And that's all he
Yeah, but
did.
you get
No
the best
backstage.
team.
But Biggie
No,
nothing
that's
is.
what
What you mean? Wait. What you mean all he did?
That means you're saying what I'm saying. Hey,
Two
that
albums.
means I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance.
Let me interject.
I gave you a chance. Hold up.
No,
No.
just let me interject 1 point.
And the fact that we had better rappers around him at the time, stop.
1 point. 2 albums. Second album, Diamond. How many rappers you know?
How long did it take to go Diamond? He had to die first.
How many you know went Diamond? Besides,
Even if it was
you
a
talking about
live
rappers.
Pop Diamond.
You talking about rappers, not singers. You talking about rappers. R&B will always kill
Y'all
rap.
guys listen to hashtag Factuals, the one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment the finest of fuckery. We gotta get past this topic and go into the next topic.
Next
Which
topic.
is-
Next topic.
Last topic of the night. Shout out to Angry Man. How many times you have sex with somebody until the condom comes off? What determines when the condom comes off? Shout out to you, Angry Man.
How many times you ever sex with somebody before the condom come off?
Oh, boy.
Or what determines when that rubber come off?
That rubber ain't never coming off that dumb bitch say Biggie. No, it comes off.
That how you got your daughter? Nah.
She said Biggie ain't no damn that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, so listen.
Cause
I don't know plenty of times, like, you get caught up with that same jump off chick at least 1.5 times?
nah, you don't take it off from the jump off. You take that motherfucker
One
off.
and
You
a
can
half
look her
times.
dead in the eye and say,
I don't think
if this
she's
bitch
that
give me
shit.
something, we're getting married. That's when you take the rubber off.
Wait, what? Repeat that?
If you take the rubber off when you can look her dead in the eye and say, this bitch give me something, then we're getting married.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna keep it G with you. I'm gonna keep it G with you. It depends. I'm gonna keep it G with you though. I'm gonna keep it G with you though. It depends on the circumstance because I'm gonna tell you, ain't no dude gonna come right out and just say that he running up and everything wrong. I promise you, you're not gonna find a dude to do that.
I know
but we
that.
all know with the little heads, the little voices in the back of our head, it depends on the circumstance. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you got a whole lot of liquor, something involved with other things, you
Sometimes
it might not.
Some
You
dudes
got to say about
wild.
that.
Some boys
I'm just
wild
saying
like
though. I'm
that.
just saying.
Some boys wild like that.
I'll take this 20 years.
I'll
take it.
Whoa, 20.
I'll take this
Whoa.
big.
Might not even get to that. You saying that's the risk? You saying that's the gamble? That's a crap shit.
Hold up. You might be like, yo, I'll take this plan B. Now, I mean, I'll take this.
I'll spend that $50.
I mean, listen, what comments we got online? Facebook, IG?
Depends how often you
What we looking like on the
you a
comments?
yogi.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Facebook, shut low.
Ah, shit.
Tierra said, man,
She said
I
what?
miss you, bro. Say that.
What's happening on IG?
What's fucked up?
What's happening on IG?
Fat Brad said, what's up?
Bring that food through. Hey, yo, when do y'all allow niggas take the fucking condoms off? Fuck that, what's up shit.
Shout
Answer the question.
Shout out EJ Never Cared. He just joined.
Alright, yo, what up, my nigga? So, yo, the tall gay, introduce yourself, baby. What up? Let's get into it. Introduce yourself, man. Hefe in the building. First time for season 3.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Even though we just started.
Third episode. You said I guess I'll fuck with y'all.
Third episode. Y'all should play that number tomorrow. 33, 33, or 333.
Let's get the next album.
Next
Yes.
hour.
That drums.
Next hour.
Album. Introduce yourself.
How you guys doing tonight?
Oh,
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, I like this.
I like the new you. Hold up. Take the glasses off this motherfucker.
That's all this notification tonight.
He came through with glasses and waves.
Sophisticated.
He came through with shades and waves. What up?
He's involved in here.
Yeah.
He's involved.
See you
in
He
going to
evolved
sleep.
into a motherfucking
Going to sleep with
asshole.
the do-rag.
asshole.
Yeah, rocking the do-rag at night now.
I see you come through with the Nautica shirt,
Ain't no
baby.
do-rag line nowhere in these motherfuckers. Don't get twisted, man. This old school, brushing my hair like Chicago.
Well, where they
saying?
Yeah.
Little olive oil cream. You know what I
I
mean?
do juices and berries. I know that ain't nothing but ultra perm, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, man?
Ain't nothing else
Ain't
murder.
nothing but ultra perm.
How you want this cut, man?
Season 3. Your boy Clark Reynolds is in the building.
Oh,
Alright.
shit. Oh, shit. He got a new name. Dad, get into it.
I don't know what to get into.
Yeah,
I thought this was like an observer.
Get yourself
What you gotta say about the condom talk, bro? Is it worth it going
You
young?
heard your first season of the comments.
I'll tell you like this, man. I don't think that's a decision niggas in their 20s should be making. Real talk. I don't, unless you married, I really don't think niggas in their 20s should be making that decision. That plan B is a motherfucking...
Money pocket burger.
Yeah, but if you
Especially in college.
getting it, you getting it.
That ain't- Niggas hustling.
But you still give up with your choice, son, with that shit. Like, I mean, you can go pay for it.
Really, it's not your choice.
You know,
it's
make
her
a bottle.
choice.
Exactly.
But
Chop the throat.
if that's how she wants to play the game, that's how she wants to play the
Son, I
game.
had a chop
You
a
know
bitch
what I'm
throat before, son.
And that's the thing.
That fucking pill, son. I ain't fucking play with
You take the choice out your hands.
Yo, listen, man. Hold on, man. You ain't saying shit right now. Your shit's boring right now. You supposed to come with the fire, man.
Nah,
The
he dropping
waves, I know
he
he
dropping
is.
gems.
No.
like a
I know he's building it up right now. I just had to amp him up real quick.
Yes,
I know he's gonna come with the fire. I know you're gonna come. Nah, go.
Nah, but for real, you do take the choice out your hands. That's a crazy situation right there. This might need the $50. Be like, I'll do it when I get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Ass betting.
Which means you might catch that 20-year bid.
Ass betting at his finest, yo.
And let's be real. Especially when niggas pull out games every week.
That's that mental game getting
Strong.
It's
You pull out games strong.
It's a lot
But
of
you got
young.
kids, nigga.
I wanted this girl.
It's a lot of young boys
Kid when I was 34.
that are not skilled.
Anytime you hear a nigga with kids say they pull out game is strong,
Yeah, question.
liar, pants on
I
fire.
got one. I wish I had at 34.
I
Nigga, it was
disagree.
about time.
I disagree. Yeah, I disagree
Yeah.
with that comment.
What was I waiting for?
I disagree with that comment.
I think my pull-out game is wax. It's not the physical action of pulling out. It's the will to pull out. You know what I'm saying? I be like, I'm gonna fucking muddy these walls up. I'm gonna fucking paint this whole shit.
Let me hold up in this bitch. You know that nowadays, yo. Like, yo, nigga say, yo, hold on. I'm coming to paint your motherfucking house. How much you paying me, yo? Motherfucker, yo, every wall in this bitch is covered. It's secreted. Bitch, what the fuck you talking about?
How's this happen? You can think about it like this. I don't give a fuck how long you fucking. Right? You fucking this bitch for an hour, 2 hours, whatever you doing.
2 hours,
10
yeah,
minutes,
college
15
now.
minutes. That shit is not long enough to make a lifetime decision.
No, but the bust is, nigga. What, the lifetime decision don't come from while you fucking her. While you fucking her, I'm fucking the fuck out of this bitch. When you busting, that like 0.8 seconds is like, oh, don't pull out. Oh, I gotta do it. Oh no. You're battling yourself, nigga.
Fuck, no.
That's
You feel that quiver in your gut, nigga. Step back.
That's
nigga,
discipline.
you all kind of.
But let me say this. There's a certain level of biology to this, and I think most niggas know this. I don't know if any chicks listening know this for real. But when the penis, no homo pause, when the penis gets hard, it's filling with blood. It's filling with blood.
Somebody watch.
And that blood,
Nah.
that blood is coming from somewhere. And most of the time, that blood is coming from your brain.
Right.
So your brain is at a reduced state when you're making a decision in the pussy, looking at these pretty brown, pretty green, pretty blue eyes, breasts just glistening, bitch making noises. She might be speaking Spanish or French or some shit. You all up in this shit.
Everybody bonded.
Right now. That might fuck you up.
Right though, that's the one thing when you all in it and you probably been drinking, smoking or whatever, right? And then y'all like you tearing that shit up. And what they say? oh, don't pull out. Where y'all from? What they saying? Where y'all from? What they saying? Come to me, Mo. Nah. I'm just saying that. They don't all be like that, but like when you get caught up in the moment, I'm just like, I'm not saying that that's my decision, but I'm just saying this is obviously consensus. We got a shitload of babies out this motherfucker. I'm just saying that most dudes, when they come to that point, they're not gonna have. If they probably already made bad decisions that led them to that point in the first place. They're not about to take that moment to start making. So they just run up in the spot and say, "Hey, shoot up the club."
I'm gonna tell you like this though. You could tell that this winter wasn't rough, right? You know what I'm saying? Because whenever it's got one of those motherfucking cold winters, but it's always snowing and niggas staying in the crib, you know, that's when they making them decisions not to go to the store. Right? So they're like, oh, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. And
never like no.
And then, soon as the weather breaks, it's a bunch of chicks with sweats and flip-flops walking like penguins. And a nigga standing next to him like, what the fuck did I do?
That's what I'm afraid of. So that I pull out, bro, with the condom. Just to make sure.
You said I'll pull out with the condom.
Yo. That was the funniest shit.
Unless they got this super strong motherfucking pussy.
If I feel that
grab that shit.
I ain't met one strong enough. I mean,
you ain't never. Oh, come on, fella.
I had one on.
Keep it real now. Y'all ain't never been hitting something. And that joint got like that lock. It got like that lock joint on it. You like, oh,
man, listen.
Come on, man.
No,
so you ain't never.
You ain't necessarily got bust in it, but it'll pull it strong enough to grab that condom like it's a hand. And you like, wow, Pilates is really paying off. You know what I'm saying? Don't be into this.
You ain't never had sex. So you ain't never had sex with a shorty. You told you she had her tubes tied, son? Yeah. And you fucked her raw, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, man.
My bad, like 50.
It's a whole other game.
We gonna reconsider your whole outlook. Oh, man.
She look good.
30 years, you see.
How long
She look good for
Yeah, he's 40.
Wow.
It's me and now.
Yo, that shit is so
Now.
Like 40 something.
Now she's like 60.
Hold up. He did not fuck up his whole
Marcus.
Hold on.
Marcus.
Hold on. Did you pull out?
Marcus.
She had 2 kids and she was done.
I'm sure she was. At 40,
He just said, I pulled out like 8 times.
I'm not the one.
If you don't have
I'm not the one.
If you don't have to, why?
Listen. Yo, fam. I know mad niggas that got kids because the bitch told their tubes was tied. And the nigga said, her tubes is tied. And that bitch told up later saying, yo, listen, I'm pregnant. Niggas don't be admitting shit. What?
Bruh. She had the age she had one, she might die. If she had a kid.
She at the age she might have one, she might die. Marcus.
Any woman might die though. Like that childbirth is some real shit.
That nigga fucking introduced.
An 18-year-old ain't gonna die.
You don't know that.
Damn near 50-year-old, she might have some
happens though.
Listen, 14-year-old chicks don't die, man. Listen.
What's the odds of an 18-year-old compared to a
Oh,
48-year-old?
yeah. On the R. Kelly territory real quick. And nobody said they were gonna do it. Nobody said they were gonna do it. Hey, no.
Kelly, they about to snatch you up walking
He
the
said
dog.
14. Who mentioned anything about 14?
No,
he was like out the blue. He was like 14.
14-year-olds can have
I'm
kids.
telling him that 14-year-olds can have kids. And they have that. No, they haven't.
How did you know? Where'd you get this
Nigga,
stat from?
because I know mad kids that have
Anybody
kids.
can die.
You
Anybody
can't
can
base stats off what you know.
Anybody can die. You have a kid. Cause that, you know.
But 14, that was a very weird age.
That's very disturbing. That was very
That R.
disturbing.
Kelly is
For the the record, it was not brought up
Hold
by
up.
DJ.
R. Kelly, didn't Chi Ali have a song? No, that was KRS One, 14 and good. You know what I mean?
You good?
No, I didn't say that.
You talking about 12-year-old?
Ain't nobody say nothing.
We need to have a
Whole song
recurring
about
segment on
14
R. Kelly.
God damn it!
Nah.
Yeah.
He's going down.
He's
He's
going
going
down.
down.
Yeah, and I tell you why he's going down.
And I'm still
Because
drinking.
the nigga thought he was too big. Instead of getting his ass on the plane,
Getting the
going
fuck
to get with
the
Russell,
yeah.
doing your yoga and bolo, whatever the fuck Russell is, in a non-extradition
Russell's like in
country.
Amsterdam chilling.
You could have took your whole concubine with you.
He ain't no
Like,
way.
too fucking long.
R. Kelly got mine.
He can if he can't post bail.
He could just sell so that. I don't think they let him have bail.
Yeah, they probably ain't giving
The
him
first
Nah,
time
they
it was
got
like 160.
And fuck R. Kelly. It's still
I feel like everybody's kind of doing like R. Kelly, like how they would have done OJ. Like we couldn't get you for Aaliyah, so now we're gonna make you pay like times 1,000 for this.
I don't get it though.
not Aaliyah, but
Yeah.
they on his tape. Not Aaliyah.
But the
Pee
thing I
on
don't get
on
is,
you.
Yeah.
The nigga urinated.
Yeah.
but the thing I don't get is the
Definitely.
girls are not. The girls are not saying rape
They-
or anything.
they're
They're
not.
vouching for the nigga.
They not, yeah.
So what's the
Nah, but you know they gonna get a psychologist.
The fed, yo, if they,
You can't,
they
you
got that
can't
some kind of-
convince a girl that somebody raped you.
But if the
she
feds-
feel like she didn't get
if the
raped.
feds want this nigga, which he's on federal charges,
That's it.
Yeah, did y'all hear his lawyer stuttering on
Yo,
on
man.
CNN the other day?
Did you hear
Oh,
that?
the publicist who stepped down. He was like,
Yeah.
it was like, so, would you leave your daughter with R. Kelly? I wouldn't leave my daughter with anybody accused of pedophilia. Would you leave your daughter with R. Kelly?
Segment
Once
that
again,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave
Nah.
my daughter with
Take it
anybody
Nah, I'm not even
accused of pedophilia.
I mean, I'm
Yo.
not leaving my daughter with anybody either. So,
The hashtag Factuals. You gotta say
whether you a pedophile or not, I'm not gonna take a
This
chance.
is the thing. R. Kelly being a pedophile.
You know what I wanted to talk about though?
Take it away, Skip.
I just wanted to get everyone's opinion on this ASAP shit. And before everybody get into it, let me just give a little background. So ASAP was being approached, ASAP Rocky was being approached in Sweden by somebody who said one of his entourage had taken the headphones. And I'm not going to speculate too much, but from what I can see, they tried to walk away. The people
Yes.
pursued. It was kind of like, you took our shit, da 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 da. So eventually, all said and done, it turned into an altercation, a physical
yeah, they
altercation.
instigated a
And the
physical
dude got his ass
altercation.
whipped.
The dude got his ass whooped.
Ass
It was
right
about
from
2
the
on, it may have been 2 on 3, 2 on 4, ASAP with the 3 or 4, them niggas with the 2. Now, interestingly enough, I'm gonna give, they were Afghani citizens, so they were not Swedish, they were Afghans. And of course, ASAP is a black American. Now, the interesting thing is, ever since ASAP been locked up over there, then the truth of the matter is, and people are making a big deal about him getting locked off, the country does not have a bail system.
Yeah.
So when you are locked up until
You go to trial.
you go to trial. And that is everyone in the country, right? So he's been locked up for like 3 weeks. He just got officially charged. So everybody was trying to jump in and jump out. But this is my thing about it, man. You know, when in Rome, son, like you gotta have a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have a certain amount of understanding that you ain't home. You don't understand people's culture. You don't understand people's law. And niggas gotta chill sometimes. Niggas just gotta chill sometimes. And you know, I was interested to see how people felt about that.
I'm curious to know, did they take the headphones?
Oh,
Good
God.
question.
Not a different.
Side
But I don't
But
know.
they deserved their ass whipped though, because they kept pressing them. They kept telling them to
Those
back the
two
fuck
dudes
up.
were under investigation for pedophilia stuff.
I heard
Just
about
a side
that.
note.
Yeah.
Now check this. They was under investigation for the pedophilia stuff, and you guys all heard about Trump chiming in saying gonna free him. So right about that time, I guess he pissed somebody off. They all of a sudden dropped their investigation against the two dudes.
Trump wasn't gonna do this shit anyway.
Right? Dropped the investigation against the two dudes, and as we can see, ASAP has now been officially charged with assault.
So he
You know what I'm
got
saying?
a bid over there.
So yeah,
Never
it's
come home.
Yeah, man.
Well, I ain't gonna say never.
I don't think Trump on
But,
attack
you
the
know,
ring helped anything.
It's gonna be crazy like that. though.
And Trump can't help anything. Trump's about to go
Sweet,
to
sweet, sweet.
So it's like, yo, we gotta figure out what the fucking the big cause for that is over there. Like, and then if he didn't do it, if his entourage did it, He'd have to talk.
But he's the name.
He's
Now, I mean, the video show him serving up work.
Yeah. It'd be the name.
Ain't no video.
There's
So you
video.
think
Like you would see him grabbing the dude, and the dude's on the ground like this, like he's like Bill Cosby out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga's on tape serving the niggas.
Who's going first?
And then showed him. And then
Who's
showed
going
him
first?
It don't matter.
And showed out the niggas swinging.
Obviously,
I tell you
do.
what.
If the other niggas ain't charged,
Dude, the bodyguard got swung
I mean, they might have swung first and
hell
still
yeah.
Yo,
Niggas got
did y'all see this shit with Future Bodyguard?
Yeah, the bodyguard. Hold on, what about his reaction though? Did y'all see him just walk away and he just sat there? But I guess I wouldn't have done nothing.
Well,
like
no,
y'all
well,
not got the bodyguard.
I mean, but like, listen, I can see Future trying to fight a nigga anyway. His pants too tight.
what
At
is
the
it?
same time, like his bodyguard
He was in
got
London.
his bodyguard
He
got
was
set
at the
up
airport, matter of fact, and all we
They were
saw
trying
was
to get
it's like 4 or 5 white boys, and then one white boy just run up and clock the bodyguard.
No,
Nah,
let me tell you.
From behind though, pause.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
sucker
some
punch
sucker
to the
punch.
fullest.
So
I hate
it started
sucker punch.
inside. It started inside the airport, right? They were trying to get. So there's a whole video where it starts inside the airport, and they're trying to get an autograph from ASAP. ASAP's not. I mean, not ASAP. Sorry, Future. Trying to get an autograph from Future.
Oh.
And Future's not trying to get the autograph. So
Oh, he
the
just
bodyguards
told me
kind of
that
tell him to come back. So then they start talking directly to Future in the airport, and he's like, you know, F you, pussy, and he's talking directly to Future, like insulting him. So then
But he's
with the
still
most
back.
of the video that everybody's seeing is when they came out the airport, they was like getting hyped because they was like they felt like he was disrespecting them, and then you just see the little guy just come from beside of this, boom, and I was just like, oh man,
And he got
that's-
mad hype because he dropped a nigga, which the nigga wasn't watching.
But it's
Yeah, but I feel like if you're a bodyguard, like
You're
that's
supposed
your,
to be
you're
watching.
supposed to be
Yeah.
on point.
Be on
Like
point.
if you can't protect yourself from getting hit,
Listen.
how you gonna protect me
You
from getting hit?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Don't
feel
let
like
out in the back.
I feel like that's your job.
His whole
That's your
shit is
job.
fucked up.
That's all you're supposed to do is
No
stand
one's
like.
hiring that nigga no
He
more.
wouldn't have heard.
You
The
gotta
Future
have
just walked away.
Hell yeah, he
Oh my
walked
God.
away.
He sat down and watched
And
it.
then he wrote on Instagram that shit ain't had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
That shit was fucked up.
I'm like, damn.
That shit was fucked up.
I'm
He said, don't put my name in
like
that shit. That's what he said, don't put my name in
Oh
that
my
shit.
God, yeah,
But I bet everything on this. I bet everything on this. Future would have thrown the punch. That would have connected.
That's not his lane though. Like, that's
Yeah,
why he
he-
hires security though. Like,
Yeah, I mean, no, it ain't his lane, but listen. Some other niggas would have thrown the punch. Nigga, like,
everybody ain't the same, bro.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
He see ASAP locked up in Sweden. I wouldn't have thrown him. He can't even get the fuck out, son.
I'm not trying to be that.
You know, this ain't America.
That
You know
punch
what I'm
gonna
saying?
cost a nigga money,
He
son.
forgot he was a nigga in a white country.
listen.
You know, this ain't even America. Son.
I mean, the whole ironic thing about that is a few years back, you know, the Ferguson incident happened, and ASAP was getting interviewed, and you know, the interview was like, "Yo, how you feel about Ferguson?" The situation, he was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna comment. I'm an entertainer. That got nothing to do with me. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like Black Lives Matter, none of that shit. Like, he's like, yo, I'm here for my
So
fans and boom, boom, boom.
My bad.
Know what I mean?
If that's what he said on the real,
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
then that's what the fuck he get. For honestly, you don't play the fucking background when it comes to your race and your people and your culture, nigga. You tell niggas exactly the fuck matters. You don't tell people like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. You do got something to do with that shit. You have a voice, nigga. You stand up for something. Fuck you now. Ride in jail, nigga. I don't wish that on nobody.
Nigga, when you living off millions and you got
Nigga, when I'm living off
you got
millions,
the threat
when
of
I'm living
going
off
away.
millions, nigga, I'm counting the cabinet with my shit. I'm taking the knee for my people, nigga. I do this shit without shit.
And
So
then
why would
they
I
take
do
all
it with
your
something?
millions away in the
I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, yo, if I can't stand for something, if I can't stand for something, I ain't about shit.
You say that into the, I mean,
Nigga, I was born that. I was
Shout out
raised
to
that way.
Michael
I'm born
Jordan.
that
you
way.
gotta wait till
Michael Jordan ain't about shit. That's why I never bought
Bro,
Nike.
kids buy Jordans too.
True.
They buy Nikes too.
Republicans buy Nike.
Listen, man, listen. If you can't stand for something, especially about your people when the time matters, and you worry about your fucking pockets, get the fuck out of here, man. Nigga, get locked up in Poland, nigga. Eat them fucking Poland sausages.
It's
Pause
easy.
yourself.
It's easy
I
for
mean,
more
get the
people to
fuck
say.
out of here.
Yeah, you gotta-
If you
you
said
gotta
that
get
shit,
point,
nigga, if you said
I
that
think you
shit,
mean Swedish meatballs, but
yeah,
hey.
eat them shit
Pause.
too. My bad, but if you said that
Pause.
shit, Get the fuck
Nah,
out
I
of
said
here.
it's in
It's
the
not
what the fuck out of here.
This is real easy for
He
4
said it.
people to say.
Said it.
Because nobody's
I
present.
ain't cold, but I ain't low class neither. At the same time,
Alright, let's say your boss see the show.
if my boss see this shit, I can still make money.
Every
He know
boss-
this shit
every
because
boss
he know my
ever said
other
we not hiring
motherfucking
you
but
to
job
do
was
so.
calling me back.
You
to
might
make
stop
money
for a
them.
little while.
Fuck that, man. Yeah, listen.
You might stop for a couple months.
Yo,
So,
open
till you
that
get
shit.
situated.
Listen.
He's
We
opened his mouth and said,
already know
"Black
how I
Lives
can also get money. So like,
Hold
yo, so
If he opens his mouth and say,
Stop
"Black
dry
Lives,"
snitching in 2020.
you ain't
Stop
never lie.
dry
It's fucked up.
You ain't never lie. Listen,
It's
either
fucked up.
I'm gonna work for somebody else to get money, I'm gonna work for myself and get money.
It's fucked
Either
up,
way,
but
I'm
if
getting
he-
money.
if he say
So
something,
bottom
it's
line,
white
if
money.
ASAP Rocky said that shit,
Listen.
fuck you.
Number
You know
nigga.
about the rest
one, all
of
these
y'all
rappers are getting white money.
Well, when I
They're
get
not
this-
getting
Fuck
black
that
money.
nigga.
Hold on.
If he say something to cut off
Hold
his
on.
white
Fuck that
money,
nigga.
Hold on.
I
he's
fuck
his
with
lifestyle
Bills,
is
though.
gonna
Hold
go
on.
back to what he came from. They don't want that shit.
Hold on. I'm
Make
be
it
real
for
with y'all
president.
niggas, man. Once I get my hand on that elusive money, son. Fuck the hood.
Keep
Fuck all that. I gotta shop in black on. I want the best shit, not the black shit.
See?
Fuck you
Who
too.
says the black shit ain't the best shit though?
I'll
Nah,
buy it if it's the best shit.
Nah,
Okay,
say.
that's all I wanna hear.
So now
That's
shut
all I
his
wanna
mic off.
That's all I wanna
Shut
hear.
that one. Man, he got the white mic. He got the white mic.
Well, all you
Shut that
gotta
shit
do
off,
is
son.
stay off MLK.
Yeah.
Malcolm X.
Stay off of MLK, Malcolm X Boulevard, and any
You'll never
Stop it.
get
Stop
shot.
it.
You'll never get shot.
Stop
You
it.
think it's a
Why you
coincidence?
got elbow?
You think it's a coincidence that in every city where there's a Malcolm X
Oh, no,
or Martin
no,
Luther
no,
King,
it's
there's always in like
because white people don't want to live on Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Then one that does.
Don't no white person want their address to be 106 Martin MLK Boulevard. Nothing. No, that's not. They're not.
Then one that does, let's say a fiend.
Yeah.
Yo,
Unless they fiended out.
listen,
Then
man.
one that does.
Listen.
Shit, that's why paper money is the greatest chain,
Man,
greatest noose around black people's neck.
No.
yo, I'm
No,
mad you
because
told me
you
that
will
shit about ASAP, yo.
All your stances
I
out.
had his
for
back
enough
before
money.
that shit, yo.
Well, you know,
You will
It
come
is-
off
it
your
is what
podium
it is.
for
niggas
enough
like
money.
to get.
It's
But it
not
ain't
ASAP.
ASAP's position to be to play
It
role
is
model
so- it is-
or hero.
He's
Every
Shout out
time
to
he-
Charles Barkley.
he's got influence.
Shout out,
Like,
shout
yeah,
out to Charles Barkley who said, "I am not a role model.
stand.
Now,
I am a
think-
basketball
not-
player."
You know what?
I can agree. I can
He
agree.
grew
that
into a. He grew into a more.
But this is what I
outspoken person.
appreciate
He had a
about
platform,
Charles.
But he was
Charles
also a
was-
bastard.
He was not a role model because no matter what people thought,
He said what
he
he
said
wanted.
he was. And these niggas be cowards.
Yeah.
From the political extreme to entertainment, they don't want to say what they really believe, and that's why I don't like Russell Wilson. Because Russell Wilson he just will decline to
Shout
have
out
any
to Future
opinion.
and
You know what I mean? It's like, nigga, don't be a coward.
It's
And I
not being a
understand.
coward. It's the money.
I get it, but that's selling out.
Being a coward.
That's selling out.
When you get a $50 million,
That's selling out.
cowards,
And
son.
niggas, that's just not how our heroes is raised.
That's
Muhammad
how
Ali,
50 million
Muhammad
before.
Ali went in jail when he was the heavyweight champion of the
$50
world.
million.
Nigga, he was the heavyweight champion of the world.
then they wasn't
Anybody,
getting
he was,
paid.
but
It don't matter.
it was the equivalent.
None of us here has ever had 50 million. None of us here has ever had it.
Hold on,
Take it
what
away.
did Ali do? What did Ali do, son?
He was at the height of his career.
What did Ali do? What did Ali
Back
do?
then,
Back then.
Back then,
No,
it
but
was
also
comfortable.
sure
it's
he
a
had
different
50 million.
time.
That
These guys don't-
there is a fucking, that there is a pinpoint.
Let me tell you this.
Hold
Broke people can take a stand.
Hold on,
Because they ain't got
glasses
nothing to
off.
lose.
I get what y'all saying about Muhammad
Rich
Ali,
people can take his
but
stand.
let's
Because
not
they can
forget.
afford to have someone else stand.
He got
for us.
back. He got
No,
back. Let him talk.
because they set the example.
Hold on.
Because if I got all this to lose and I'm still in the
No.
front.
What did I say about Muhammad Ali?
Hold up.
Look at Jay-Z.
Wait, there's more.
Jay-Z
There's
takes a stand
Hold on.
from the side.
Hold on.
Wait.
Jay-Z
People-
takes a stand.
Wait.
Hold
Let me
People forget what Muhammad Ali actually went to jail for.
Because he didn't want to go to war.
Exactly.
So, if my option is to go sit down, get 3 hots in a cot, or be a frontline nigga with with a motherfucking machine gun,
M16.
M16. So a lot of that was self-preservation.
So
Motherfuckers was not. That was a draft.
So
Nigga,
what?
you know how many motherfuckers? None of us had no arm.
Yes, it
Niggas,
What?
no,
Yes, it was.
no, they picked
Vietnam.
him.
It
No,
was
for
a
him.
draft for
No, for him it
Vietnam.
wasn't a draft.
It was a
Yes,
draft.
It was, but for him it wasn't. They picked him personally.
Because they
They
wanted
picked
that
him
nigga out.
personally.
Every
Everybody.
fucking body.
No.
They picked everybody. everybody. It was the Vietnam War. Do you not realize?
Understood.
Interject. When World War II popped off, celebrities like Joe DiMaggio, them niggas went and fought in World War II because they got fucking drafted. Now, fast forward to the Vietnam era, Muhammad Ali got fucking drafted. And he said the Viet Cong ain't never fuck with no black niggas. Why y'all want to draft? They ain't never fuck with me. Why y'all want me to fight these niggas?
So a lot of that was self-preservation. It ain't like he was like, you know what, fuck everything, I'm a free man. The nigga said, I'm not going to war.
And the only reason
I was like,
Hefe, the only reason I
disrespect war for anything,
because he would have went to war, he would have been some, like one of these niggas that do fight performances for the soldiers.
No.
He wouldn't have, I mean,
no, we don't know.
They was gonna get that. They was gonna do that.
Like, Joe DiMaggio ain't seen no frontline action.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't seen no frontline action.
What's white?
Oh, DiMaggio's white.
Y'all forget white celebrity.
DiMaggio's who?
White.
Exactly.
But still.
That's the point that they say they drafted white
He was
celebrities.
still a celebrity. They sent the draft card to this nigga like, yo, you got to report, nigga.
And he had to report.
No, you ain't going to Yankees camp in the springtime. You going to fucking France,
We need
motherfucker.
you in the front office, nigga, of this motherfucking war.
Front
We need you to entertain the troops.
Yes, we need you to call motherfuckers and say, hey, listen, we need you to come to war.
Whatever. He still had to
We
go.
need you.
He still had to
He
go.
wasn't chilling. He was married to Marilyn Monroe. He wasn't chilling in L.A. with Marilyn Monroe,
that's what
drinking champagne.
JFK called that nigga.
That nigga was in France.
JFK called that nigga, son. You fucking my bitch.
Let's get him up out of death in here. So
Draft that motherfucker.
You fucking my bitch. He said, yo, cancel that bitch.
Yeah, we are so far from the topic, son.
Yo, what the topic is? I
don't even know what the topic was.
I know the topic is. Hey, yo, Lamb, son. Lamb. Life's always a movie.
We love it. Lamb.
Life's always a motherfucking movie. Yo, this motherfucking, Hefe came in with glasses on. Yo, them shit ain't a prescription, son. But you can see two fingers.
Yo, Hefe been repping Lamb from the start. He ain't got his shit on the day, but you know.
He's famous now. He's famous.
No.
Hefe is famous. He made it. He made it.
I think my shirt's a little bit too short, so.
Oh, gosh.
I feel you.
Hey, you know, exactly the same way.
The in-house wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
They said, nah, you just playing the gym crazy.
No comments?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen. So next week, we fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for fucking with us. Yeah. So next week, we fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for fucking with us. We love y'all. Listen, IG, y'all know what it is. # Factuals. Facebook, hashtag Factuals, the showcast in parentheses. YouTube, we going live next week. Hashtag Factuals. You see the green screen right here? Look the fuck that shit means. If you don't, read. The fuck out of here. We love y'all. Fuck with us.
Like some movie, baby.
Easy.
Alright, say that, dude. I'll turn that shit off.
Almost.
We always say.
Who drinking?
I'm about to get this weed out the G.
Yes, son.